Hello, everyone. This is a general timeless reading for the collective. I'm doing something a little bit different today, and I will be using this book, The Sword and the Mind, for guidance and information. This might not connect with you 100%, but some parts might. And if it doesn't connect at all, maybe you're just interested in the story. So let's get started. So the first card I have here is Black Tourmaline, root chakra, grounding, protecting, calming. And this is the stone, black tourmaline. I don't know why I was drawn to it for this reading today, so maybe you're interested to pick up one for yourself. And the second card I have is birth. And then if you see what I see, this looks just like that here. It's a rocky cavern that looks like black tourmaline. So yeah, pretty synchronistic. Okay. And then I have the tarot cards. 5 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups, King of Wands, Temperance, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to start with the first card here of black tourmaline. So with that energy, I had said root chakra. So that represents survival, vitality, security, safety, patience, shelter, issues of money, and home. And it could be blocked by fear. So also I had said grounding, protecting, and calming. So I'm going to start here with the King of Wands. So I believe the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles are both your energy. So with the King of Wands, you are a natural born leader. You have a vision. You're ambitious, confident, determined, creative, goes after what you want. It's energy, but you can be hasty, acting too quick. So we're going to watch for that in the 5 of Swords card energy. And also entrepreneurship. And with the Queen of Pentacles energy, you are also nurturing, practical, providing resources, maybe being the leadership at home, confident, comfortable home life, protecting what you have, and you have the intelligence for business. And then next we go to the birth card. So it may indicate a birth or an adoption or just an addition to the family. And it's the desire to feed, protect, and nurture a happy home. And being at home is your focus, your main thing in your life. That's what you're focused on, is having a happy family. Even if it's just animals or yourself, you know, I think of yourself as your home, your body. So it also represents celebrations of an anniversary, reunion with childhood friends. So this energy needs stability and security in relationships. And that's what the black tourmaline was all about. It was all about security, safety. And then next we go to the 5 of Swords. So with the 5 of Swords energy, there was some type of conflict, disagreement. It could be family, friends, co-workers, mind games, control, manipulation. There could have been clash of ideas, philosophies, and values. And it could have been in public and in the open, just in front of your face, you know. And also it could mean intellectual battle, listening to others' thoughts, ideas, conversations, and distracting you from your focus, which is your home. So with the Sword and the Mind energy from the book, we go to a chapter that was called The One Principle. So with that, carefully watching out for any such turn of events. So in case you were caught off guard, a mental attitude when facing an opponent directly in front of, or a mental state when dealing with a spear. So in this case, it's a sword, which is communication. So anything can happen. What is crucial is how you act when you find yourself suddenly cornered and placed in an adverse, unfavorable situation. Here's that situation, the adversity. So keep in mind that what is crucial is how you act in moments of stress. So you don't react, you respond. And then also from the book, there's a chapter called Turning Your Mind Back. And with that, just be mindful, take care of the things, the distractions, etc., and come back to yourself. So don't get stuck in that moment. And then after that, we go to temperance. So with that, you're going to step back, heal yourself after this conflict here with others. It could have been about anything. Could have been about family, just some type of communication, just disagreements about things. You'll know what it means. So with the temperance, there's healing after that. And you have self-control, which is from this Five of Swords. You showed self-control here. So with that, here's this here. So the middle path leads to enlightenment. That crown right there. So in the book, there's a chapter called Enlightenment and the Way. So someone who is enlightened should be correct in whatever he does or says and in his way. So enlightenment means the state of understanding or awareness that leads to change. So there's going to be change here for you in your mindset. And then after the Temperance card, we go to the Ace of Swords. So with that, there's a breakthrough, mental clarity and success. And it also stands for leadership. So that's that King of Wands and Queen of Pentacles energy. And also protection. So that also goes back to that black tourmaline where it's protection. So also it stands for being alert and intelligent, using strategy in this case here, new ideas and processes. Information is quick, you are direct, right to the point, and it could be a start of a new conversation. So maybe with these other people or whoever that is, this leads to new conversations here. And then also with the sword in the mind, there's a chapter called Alertness. So you must not allow yourself to be absent-minded, to be thus constantly alert as possible with mind and spirit. A swift, effective response may come when needed. That's with this Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords. It comes in swift. So just have situation awareness. And it is the door of the mind. The mind and spirit is of vital importance. So yeah, also with this energy of the Ace of Swords, there's this crown here. And then there's the crown here. So that represents victory and achievement. So whatever conversation you have here with this other person or people, there's victory and there's peace because of this olive branch here. And this palm represents strength and stability and resilience. And that also is with the black tourmaline. And then next we go to the last card, the Ten of Cups. So 10 is a new cycle. So it's the end to this conflict here. So, you know, after the storm, the rainbow appears. So yeah, this was a storm here. Whatever people, could have been family, friends, you know who it is. But everything is going to be better. You're going to have your peace at home, happy family, relationships, stability, comfort. You will be emotionally satisfied. There's peace and appreciation. So yeah, a celebration. So yeah, after this conflict here, everything's going to work out. You're going to stand here in your truth. You're going to, right here, you're going to mix these emotions. You're going to be a lot calmer. You'll be more patient now. But yeah, it all works out in the end here. All right. That was your reading. And if this connected with you in any way, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.